I think that's decent. I want to absolutely demolish pt2. Alright, come on 2K.
Hello and welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Michigan State Spartans going up against the UConn Huskies. Joined at the table by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and no question this game tonight should be a fun one.
Just listen to that crowd. College fans sure know how to get lit and worked up. They fire their teams up with that energy.
Both of these teams want to send their fans home happy. And when your fans are also your friends and classmates, that's just extra motivation to excel.
Outside Macy. Scott on the wing, Junior. Pulls up from 20. McLeod grabs the miss.
How about the Connecticut Huskies? 4 national titles for this small school on the East Coast. They won in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014. Jim Calhoun built it from scratch, and they've got a heck of a pedigree now.
Pass to McLeod. Now Hayward. Outside, Mills. Hayward. Back to Mills. Macy with the steal. And here's Thompson. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Hey, it's plain and obvious that Thompson puts in time working on his shot. Grabs the ball there and sends it straight in. Boom.
And each of those titles, special and unique in their own way.
The 1999 one put the team on the map as a major program in college hoops. 2004, they had a loaded team. Also, the women won the title in that same season. The 2014 title was special as they were a 7th seed and had to play themselves into the tournament.
On the wing, Junior. That's it, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
It's all about keeping one's balance, like watching Junior accept the hit and still be able to finish.
Here's McLeod. He's covered by Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, part of the reasons the Huskies have been so dominant is they've consistently had elite centers come through the program. Dominant big guys have anchored a lot of their success.
And Andre Drummond, the latest dominant big out of UConn. Often they'll be elite on the defensive end as well. UConn has had 2 college defensive players of the year who won the award a total of 4 times. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Thompson outside. Junior. Lambert defending. Michigan State trailing. Pass to Hayward. Here's McLeod. Now, here's Lambert. And here's Harvey. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket. And here's Webb. Outside, Hayward. Mills. Pass to Webb. Now Lambert. Outside, Hayward. Back to Lambert. Hayward, guarded by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spartans.
You know, Michigan State has been absolutely dominant in Big Ten play. And, you know, it pains me as a Buckeye to admit that, but that's real talk. I mean, they have been superb and really one of the top programs in the nation for the last 20 years or so.
Outside, Webb. Back to Mills. Outside, Hayward, the three. It's hauled in by Junior.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And I know it's not easy for you to admit the success of the Spartans, Clark, but as you said, they're a premier program.
The Spartans have had 22 straight trips to the big dance. That's such an incredible feat for a program. What an outstanding job this school has done to be a pillar of the college hoop scene.
Back to Mills. Harvey. Pulls up from 19. The shot misses.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And it's out of bounds to the Huskies as UConn retains possession. Spartans on D. Thompson. And the layup falls.
And getting it done on the inside. Have to like when Thompson gets aggressive in the paint.
Well, guys, the biggest name in Spartan history is easy to pick. Magic Johnson definitely helped build this program.
Along with his coach, Magic helped establish this program. I mean, Michigan State won its first title in 1979, led by Magic Johnson. He's exactly the kind of player you want representing your school and acting as an ambassador. Nobody does it better.
Just three to shoot. Webb for three. That one is off. Now UConn takes it the other way.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Bro, why are they not passing to me? This is my crew, not
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to Webb. Back to Hayward. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Red Thompson. UConn in the lead. It's Smith on the wing. Takes a three. And the Huskies another three.
Thompson is really an effective combo guard. But in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mills. Now here's Hayward. Back to Mills. Outside Lambert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harvey. Here's the three. Rebounded by Macy.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Huskies. They lead by...
They're not passing me. I got 4. I should
And
have
the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having. Talk about his numbers.
At times it seemed like he just drifted through the first half. We expect so much more from a talent of his caliber.
Yeah, at times we're guilty of forgetting how recently he began playing organized basketball. I mean, developing consistency is part of the maturation process for a player.
One of the big strengths of this Michigan State team is their coaching staff. They've been around for a long time and are still as sharp as ever.
And the staff does a great job connecting with their players. They form relationships that really extend beyond just their time in school. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Now here's Scott. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Stolen by Harvey.
You're literally dog corner.
And they're on the break. Here's Lambert. And Lambert with the stop.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
A nice shot by Junior.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Pass to McLeod. Mills.
Can you shoot at wall and so I can get it?
Outside, Hayward. Here's McLeod. Guarded by Scott. Harvey with it. 6 to shoot. And here's Lambert. Up top, Hayward. Now Mills, guarded by Macy. And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough to impress this coach to offer a spot on the team. And you can see the raw athleticism and the skills are starting to come along nicely too.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Is that the Grand Reaper?
Turnover.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Substitution on the board.
Substitution.
At the line for your Huskies.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Timeout called the Spartans.
They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them.
And stolen by Junior.
22.
Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior.
Oh, it didn't
Where
count
did
for
that
point.
come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years.
Here's Smith. And Smith with a stop.
And you have to account for Leon Smith off the dribble. He's no stranger to playing in attack mode. And without a doubt, Michigan State, a huge producer of NBA talent. Some huge names from the program throughout the years. You can always count on them to develop fantastic prospects. If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
To the paint. Here's Junior. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Weber. Outside Webb. Kelly. Knocked away. And stolen by Junior. From deep.
Alright.
Rebound by the Spartans. Pass to Smith. Junior. Here's Fletcher. Beyond the arc. Buries it from long range.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Here's Weber. Covered by Junior.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Junior up top. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to be on Harvey.
Have to display disciplined defense against Junior. You don't want to bail out guys with his kind of skill set.
Mills with it. Outside Kelly. Back to Mills. Pass to Harvey to stop the run. No luck on that one. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
Lambert, no good. Outside, Smith. Kelly with a block. That one falls.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Up top, Kelly. Guarded by Macy. Here's Lambert. It's not going to go for him. Now UConn takes it the other way.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Hayward, and they double up Hayward. McLeod to the middle. Harvey, Jr. with the block.
Well, excellent focus defensively that time. Junior is a guy who can dominate at both ends of the floor.
That's his first personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Well, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Left side, Webb over Thompson. Webb misses. Junior left side. And so it's UConn easily grabbing this one.
And it's interesting that they were able to win so comfortably despite an off game from Junior. He's got to be grateful to have that kind of talent alongside him.
You know, this one got out of hand, actually was a laugher, but his enthusiasm tempered a bit by the fact he knows he can play better. And guys, I know he will.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I want to go to Miami, but they have Bam. But what they could do is they could place him at power forward. Put bench whoever they're at the starting power forward. I should know this, I'm a Heat fan.
Junior, why'd you dunk the ball like that? I saw an opportunity to make a big play. Hey.
I don't care. Alright, bro. I don't care about cutscenes. I'm sorry if you want to go see them. You can go to another. You already know I'm gonna get some green machine corner specialist. Cause that would be
Here to ask for a favor, I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed. Flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming things, leave for days, ain't name. Never been on my level, keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You my money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie when my exes all hang. Tell a lie, who is you playing? My eyes, gotta keep praying. Like, woo! Made it, like, woo!
alright. Dang, 37 minutes.
You know Alex Williams, Airball Alex Williams? You don't know her show? Bro, what?
Should I?
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball.
Okay.
I don't know why I went to college, but I actually no, I did. Yeah, therefore I have to go to college. BS. Oh, I'm so tense. I was playing Wii Sports right before this. And I reached Pro. So I have 2 pros. So haha. Hit me up in the comment section if you think you can beat me.
Greetings, sports fans, and welcome to our presentation of college basketball. And tonight it'll be the UConn Huskies going up against the Villanova Wildcats. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games. Seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Now here's Blackman. Here's Justice. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
And here's Scott. Pass to Junior. Stolen by Charles.
Sorry.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
On the wing, Junior. Macy. Scott. Charles defending. Good.
Excellent shot selection there from Junior. He has a great feel offensively, so his teammates have that trust in his game.
Outside, Watson. McCarthy. Outside, Charles. Misses the 3. And the Huskies with possession. On the wing, Junior. Macy, covered by Watson. Here's Junior. He gets that one.
Well, it's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment.
Back to Charles. From beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And it's Justice missing. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Junior with the bucket. And those titles for Villanova, 2016 and 2018.
Tell you what, this is truly a golden era for Wildcat basketball. You know, it's been a byproduct, I think, of the school consistent and staying near the top of the polls on a regular basis. And, you know, as a result, typically the Wildcats are one of the seeds in the tournament, too.
And in the lead. Pass to Junior. And the dunk by Junior.
Well, that's exactly what his coaches want from him. They want Junior attacking the rim and playing with energy at that end of the floor.
Outside, Charles. Watson. Back to Charles. Outside for Watson. 6 to shoot. Pass to McCarthy. Blackman shoots over Webb. Buried from about 15 feet out.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
Here's McCarthy.
That's why I love me some March Madness.
Pass to Blackman. That one is off. Webb with some nice D. And so here's UConn. 7-point differential. Shots good by Thompson.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Justice, and he drops it in from the low post. And so here's UConn. Thompson outside. Back to Scott.
Get it, yes sir.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's McCarthy. Back to Watson. Pass to McCarthy. There's the triple. The shot's good. Watson making the play.
Heads up play by Watson that time. Whipping the pass to the open teammate. Smart play.
And the Huskies call time here. And that 1985 team capped off with one of...
Alright. If we are... Okay, good. If we were losing, I was about to play my ball.
Pass to Justice.
Backcourt!
Charles. Floats one up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I don't know if there's been a more dominant team than the Villanova Wildcats in the last several years. They have been absolutely dominant in their conference, but also real dangerous come tournament time, too.
And Villanova winning their Conference 5 of the last 6 seasons, that is no easy task, especially with the conference they play in.
Right.
The way they recruit and continue to perform, this dominance may go on for a while.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Count it.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Right side, Charles.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Junior. And it's off the back rim. No good. To the inside. And it's the Huskies with the ball. Out to Thompson. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Hey, it's plain and obvious that Thompson puts in time working on his shot. Grabs the ball there and sends it straight in. Boom.
Villanova, part of the Philly Big Five. One of 5 schools in Philadelphia that is a hotbed for basketball talent.
You think about the Big 5 schools that reside in the Philadelphia area, and Villanova clearly has had the most success. Philadelphia is a great hotbed of basketball and recruiting. I tell you what, that whole area loves the sport, and there are always terrific players in the city.
Now here's Charles, guarded by Smith.
Wiki.
Now Charles. Pass to McCarthy. The tray. And no good trying to get that one. And so we wrap up the first half.
Sorry, y'all. It's not
Huskies out in front. They lead by 14.
Nope. Oh, wait, put that on there.
And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
He has been unstoppable at the offensive end, scoring with ease.
Well, he has a knack for putting the ball in the bucket, and until the defense manages to slow him down, they'll keep getting the ball in his hands.
Yes, count it. Now here's Scott. Thompson outside, down low. Junior with the bucket. You guys, for a long time now, Villanova has been a great place for guards and wings with some incredible talent coming out of those positions.
And if you're a perimeter player, Villanova is a fantastic place to grow your game. The school has done a great job of developing the talent of their perimeter players. It's been a major strength of the program the last few decades.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Watson. Clock at 6. Blackman. Webb covering. Here's Charles. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's McCarthy. They get it again. And it's Blackman missing.
What does this dude get the rebound over? I mean,
Scott with it. He's got 5. On the wing, Junior. Thompson, left side. Junior. Yes, it's good. Looking sharp. 10 for 12 tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Watson, and here's Justice. Here's McCarthy. Outside Charles. McCarthy. Blackman with it. Over Webb. And it's Blackman missing.
You know, the Huskies have not always been a premier basketball program. Had success early on in the 20th century, but then burst back onto the scene in the early 90s in a big way nationally.
And they had a great coaching staff that led them from the late 80s into the modern times. The Huskies have consistently been a top team in the country. They've been a #1 seed in the tournament 5 times since 1990.
Shot to end the cold run. The shot by Fisher, no good. Junior outside. Pass to Beasley. Thompson. Blackman defending. And that one's good. Junior.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Junior. Not a lot of room. Watson on the double team. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll be the Wildcats' ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Charles. Pass to Blackman. Great D that time from Webb. You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
Outside Charles. Shoots over Scott. Excellent D there from Scott.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Junior gets it to go.
And you got to love how Junior fights to keep the play alive. He's a college star now, but deep down, he's still that scrappy high school kid.
Pass to Scott. Count that bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Charles. Villanova gets it back. Watson. That shot off. With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
And here's Scott. On the wing, Junior. Guarded by Justice. A nice shot by Junior.
With the game he's having, I think Junior must have gotten some extra motivation. This has become a statement game for him.
Charles, guarded by Scott. Pass to McCarthy. Charles. And that one drops. And so here's UConn. Junior outside. Unloads from 9.
What was that?
Rebound by Blackman. Pulls up from 20. Junior grabs the miss. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Junior with the block. Pass to Scott. Back to Junior. It's hauled in by the Wildcats. Here's McCarthy. And so it's easily grabbing this one.
And the effort from Junior on the boards, I thought set the tone for them as far as effort and want to.
Well, you know, he hails from Brick City, and that hard scrabble, gritty lunch pail approach on full display tonight. That kind of motor is truly a skill in itself.
And that concludes our broadcast. Thanks for being with us. Catch you next time.
Sorry, I should at least. I'm dropping 30 out here.
Yes, this is a good thing. We got.
It's kind of mixed, like last year's in 2K19, where you can go to the G League 2K college, except you get choice in college and they're not made up. Dang, nobody's gonna watch this full video unless they're completely bored.
Yeah, that was. Okay, so what's the song?
I don't know.